Hey guys, and welcome to map 3 of the RDYUP League between Cronus GG and Luxor Esports. I'll be standing in for Incy at the moment. He's gone off, so I'll be the caster for this game. See the warm-up being rolled out. Welcome everyone to the stream. Few issues here with that. Just getting server IP, guys. There we go. Both sides are ready to begin the game. We're going to get into it here. Get into the knife round. Luxor Esports for the Cronus GG map 3. Map 1 went to Luxor, or excuse me, map 1 went to Cronus on Inferno 16-9, I believe, and map 2 went to Luxor 16-14 on Mirage. So a good matchup here. Two very good teams in the running for this tournament. Looks like they can get off to a big start. Cronus taking down 3 for the knife round. It looks like they will be taking the knife. So Cronus will be picking the side for this map. It looks like Cronus will be choosing to stay on the CT side for the first half of this game. Both teams looking very strong in the group stages and in the playoffs. I believe this is for semi-finals. finish. So, or not finish, excuse me, semi-final round. Looks like Cronus going to be throwing 4 players, I believe, towards this B site, and only 1 player pushing up on the A. No, excuse me, 3 players towards B, and 1 player going to be pushing A. And Luxor coming in onto this B site. Really strong creepo, taking down Fiesta. And it's a 5v4 situation now in favor of Luxor Esports. Menti getting a kill onto Pap. 5v3, not very favorable for Cronus. See how Cronus are doing here. Fuzzy, Wigstar, and Little Dan are all stuck in this ABC/Heaven area, trying to retake this site. The bomb is ticking away. And looks like Cronus are going to take the site. Dan getting the refrag onto Tony, but it's all going to end for Cronus. Luxor taking the first pistol round. Luxor taking the first pistol round. Cronus GG going for a force buy here. Looks like we got a 4-man setup towards this B site and 1 man towards A, but Luxor have read this perfectly, going 4 towards the middle area and 1 player holding connector. Creepo actually not going to connect, he's coming towards the mid area. 4 players going towards long. Cronus have sensed this and are being very aggressive towards this B site, but the A is fully clear. All 5 Cronus players are towards this B site. Wigstar in connector, as well as Pap and Fiesta, so very hard to retake this site. Luxor getting the bomb down very early in the round with all 5 players left on both sides. Fiesta taking them rebound, making it a 5v4, and Fuzz getting a kill onto Menti. Zaka getting the refrag onto Lil Dan makes it a 4v3 situation in favor for Cronus GG. The bomb is down on the site, and it's going to be a very hard retake for this Cronus side, but with Fiesta getting kills like that, it's going to make it even easier. Fiesta getting a 3k into this round. Zaka getting the refrag, but Pap taking down Zaka, winning that round for Cronus GG. The force fight getting picked up. It's a really big round for them. Luxor with not much economy on their side. They're going to have to be forced to either eco or force up. I believe they're going to just eco through this round, but it may be a situation where they can buy a hero AK into this. Cronus looking very strong on that anti-eco round. It does look like Zaka is going to go for a CZ and armor, and the rest are just going to go upgraded pistols on a quick hit towards this B site. Coming out Monster, JCO is already up on this site. Can Luxor take this? No, Cronus take down 2, but only gets the refrag. Pap with a second. Can he get the third? He does. Makes it a 4v1 situation in favor of Cronus, and Pap taking down Menti with that deagle. Clearing out the T's on that round. The 2-1 scoreline for Cronus GG. Very good hold from Pap and Ildan over towards that B site. On the 3rd map of the series. Cronus looking really strong with their holds. But now Luxor up with 4 AKs and a CZ. An unfavourable utility and weapon here. But Cronus have the same, a UMP and a FAMAS coming out of their side. But they do have those 2 AKs still from the saved rounds. Lil Dan boosting here on Luxor. He does spot out Menti. That's a good frag. That makes it a 5v4 situation for Cronus. Really nice start to the round. And Luxor are going to be forced to refrag onto that. JCO taking down Fiesta, making it a 4v4. That's a good trade, but Wig taking down Zaka. Can he get a second? No, he can't. Coney, there's trading frags here. It's still a 3v3 with 2 players towards this A site. It's leaving Pap alone on the B site, and it doesn't look like there's anyone there. Little Dan taking one, and JCO getting those refrags as always, and Fuzzy taking down JCO, making a 2v1 for Cronus GG. It's Pap and Fuzzy left. But Coney, can he win this? Can he win this round for Luxor Esports? Pap coming behind. Will Coney spot him out? Coney does not, and Pap takes down Coney with the AK, making that a 3-1 lead for Cronus GG. Looking very, very promising in these rounds, especially versus a full bot Luxor side. Wonder what Luxor are going to try and do. See to get some sort of entry onto the site. But Pap being very confident, keeping this MP9 on the B site. And Luxor going for sort of half-5, getting caught in connector, but they do take down 2. That's a big mistake coming out from Cronus, because that leaves Pap on the B side alone with an MP9, but Pap does find that frag. Not sure why Creepo was going out alone there, but a nice frag coming out from Pap. Pap pushing in, JCO getting the refrag, and it makes it a 3v2 in favor of Luxor. But JCO and Menti both down to low HP. JCO at 32 HP, Menti at 10. With 1 minute 14 seconds left on the clock. What can Cronus take out of this round? Or even better, what can Luxor take out of this round? They know they're a man advantage. So let's see how they decide to finish this round off. They're just staying outside this B area with Coney and JCO sitting out here trading weapons. Not sure why they did that. JCO trading... is it for the AK on a lower HP? Not sure why that's happened, but Bogdan rule, I guess. That's a totally different rule. Looks like Fiesta is rotating toward his A side. Very heavy presence toward his A for the CTs, but it does look like Luxor will take something out of this round. But Fiesta, knowing exactly what the Ts are doing, is rotating back over towards his B side. 19 seconds left on the clock, and it was like the bomb will go down. No, it won't. Wigstar taking down the bomb planter with that native. Fiesta getting as well. Fiesta taking down 2, making a 4-1 situation for Cronus. Yeah, sure, Incy. I'll do. I will do indeed. Luxor was looking promising in the pistol round, but doesn't look like they're getting anything done in these rifles. Very close rounds though coming out from Luxor. Overextending a lot, but JCO takes down Little Dan. As I was just saying, overextending. Little Dan did not need to peek there, but does get punished for his aggression towards this connector area. There is 2 more guys still towards this A bomb site, which Luxor may not expect in this round. With Fuzzy playing this ABC area on the B site, and Pap down here with his AWP. Not a very favourable hold for the B site. Big Star pushed up into this connector area, takes down 2. Makes it a 4v3 situation for Cronus GG, but Wigstar and Fiesta are both at low HP. Wigstar at 18, Fiesta at 12, so it's still a really easy situation for Luxor, since they do still have those AKs getting those frags, and Menti taking on Pap. That's a huge kill, leaving 2 players on the Cronus side with very low HP, and as I was just saying, Wigstar dying to Coney because of that low HP 2v2 situation now in favour of the Luxor Esports side because of their health. Fiesta very low, Coney does take him down. Very nice positioning by Coney, but does he realise Fuzzy is here? The bomb is dropped towards this connector area. Fuzzy does come behind. He takes down Coney, making a 1v1. Menti left with the AWP. Doesn't matter what HP he is. If Menti does hit the shot, Fuzzy is a goner. 24 seconds left in this round. And the bomb is dropped outside connector. I'm not sure if Fuzzy knows this, that the bomb is dropped. No, it doesn't look like Fuzzy knows that the bomb is dropped. Menti going to be taking this bomb probably back to that B side. 10 seconds left. So will there be enough time? I don't think so. The round will go to Cronus GG after the time is not enough. Menti trying to still get this frag onto Fuzzy. He probably will get it. No, Fuzzy not going to give him the satisfaction of that frag. Taking that round, making the score 5-1 in favour of Cronus. It's an odd situation for Menti to be in there, though. Not taking the bomb and that time really ticking away. Not sure why he decided to do that. Obviously, he probably knew that Fuzzy was looking towards the bomb or had some sort of hold in the bomb, but unfortunately he didn't. But still won the round for the Cronus side. It's 5-1 scoreline now. Luxor with a full buy. Really low utility, though. 4 AKs, 1 AWP, and only 2 smokes coming out for this Luxor side. So let's see if they can do anything with these smokes. And now Little Dan taking down Menti with no opportunity for the refrag for the T side. Menti just going out monster area trying to get a pick, but there is 3 players toward this B side, so that's why Cronus have a decent hold on it. 1 minute 20 seconds left, and there is a lot of noise coming out towards this B short area. Cronus can just spot out Luxor now. 3 players still staying attached to this B site. No one down for Cronus side. Very good situation for them. 3 Luxor players engaging on towards this B short area. Looks like Little Dan and Fuzzy have full control of this B site. Luxor pushing out and Fuzzy not realizing it. Little Dan taking down JCO, but Crepo does get Fuzzy. Little Dan taking down Crepo as well. Taking down Coney. That's a 3k for him. Can Little Dan get a 4? 4 frags. Oh, he already has 4. Apologies. Can he get the ace into this round? Zaka with 47 HP and the op. Not sure this round. This round is probably lost for him, but something happened. But Little Dan taking the ace for Cronus. Very nice round for Little Dan and a really good B hold on that B site. It was unfortunate because Luxor did not have good utility in that round, so it was unfortunate that they couldn't take that. Nice round for Cronus. Luxor is struggling to get anything going in this side, and again they are looking for a force buy, but again only 2 smokes and 3 flashes in this, so very low utility to go for an execute on anywhere really. So Luxor coming up towards his site. Luxor still on it again, but Little Dan, his hold is as good as his own. Takes down 2, Pat getting a 3rd, and it's only left to Crepo and Manti now for this Luxor side. Menti taking down Little Dan, but that's not enough. Yes, taking him down with that nade, and Cronus looking extremely strong on their CT side of this map. Luxor going for a very aggressive T side. So is that the thing that's probably punishing them? I think so, but this buy is much better coming in with Zaka having this off again and the 4 AKs, but full utility coming up for Luxor. They are throwing a few off early round, which probably isn't the greatest of ideas. You probably want to waste the CT's utility, but Little Dan again with his take on Menti's, playing this B site very, very strong, aggressive some rounds and just total domination towards this Luxor side, but he does get tagged down to 74 from the connector player. That doesn't matter. It looks like 4 Luxor players are coming towards this A site. They have read this perfectly. Cronus with the 3 players towards this A site. Fiesta and Wigstar holding this toilets down. They are going to fall back to the site after mollying off the short area. Looks like Crepo creeping in the side. Will he be able to spot out this player in the corner? Crepo coming up. He doesn't spot him out. Does he still think he's there? No, he doesn't, but JCO takes him down. Fiesta and Crepo getting Wigstar, making it a 4v3. Really nice take on this A site, but the rotations already coming out here. Fuzzy still in bank, and Cap coming up towards this CT area. 38 seconds left on the bomb. Isn't down. The bomb is coming up towards toilets, and Little Dan already on the rotate. Confused on whether it's going to be an A take, but definitely it is. The bomb is being planted, and there's a really good hold coming out from Luxor with Coney holding the stairs area, and all 3 CTs coming from the CT area. The bomb is down. It's planted. It's going to be a very hard retake for Cronus to do, but let's see if they can do anything. JCO holding this truck area. Fuzzy coming out towards this bank. Is he going to be the first one to spot him? Yes, he is, but he gets taken down by Coney. Zaka getting Little Dan and Pat getting the refrag in a 1v3. Very unfavorable situation for Cronus. Pat getting 2, although no smoke for that bomb. And Zaka taking him down, taking the 2nd round for Luxor Esports. Very nice round from them, making a 7-2 scoreline for Cronus GG. Nice round from Luxor. Very calm and calm round with the team play coming in there, coming into handy. So very well played from Luxor there. Lil Dan only with a CZ on this B site. Gets dropped the M4 there. I was kind of wondering why he still had the CZ, but Fuzzy does end up giving him his M4 and taking the CZ for himself. Lil Dan taken down to 19 HP, so they probably will swap back over with that M4. Luxor taking this mid control. Crepo falling back. There is one player that's pushed out onto this B short area. Menti looking for a boost. See if any of the CTs will get greedy during this round. Luxor taking it really slow. Really slow, really calm. Trying to find the first pick. Menti just peeking up on short here. He does look like he's a lurker, but I'm not sure why he's engaging too far into this. Menti spotting out this water area. Let's see if Fuzzy can realize if Menti's on short. Yes, he does, but he doesn't miss He doesn't hit those shots, apologies. Apologies, have to sneeze there. 37 seconds left, and Luxor does look like they're going to go towards this B take. A lot of Luxor players just trying to spot out any aggression from the CT side. 28 seconds left. It's going to be a very close round, sort of like Navi. But we do see Little Dan here. He does have 19 HP, but he's holding the ABC. Molly's them off. Brilliant Molly here. So only 20 seconds left for the Luxor side to even get a frag. Cole taken down. Fuzzy. Pap getting the refrag. But Zaka, sorry, taking down Pap, and that's a nice B take from the Luxor side. 9 seconds left, but the bomb does go down. It's up to Wickstar and Fiesta to retake this B side. Very nice plays coming out from the Luxor side, taking a very slow and calm round. The bomb is ticking away, and Cronus are looking to save this AWP and M4. Very nice take coming out from Luxor here. Very close on the time. Extremely well played from Luxor, taking down the Cronus side. I'm unsure of why the Cronus without any presence towards the A side. I'm unsure of why they still stuck players towards the A. But that was in favour of Luxor there, taking the 3 frags onto that B side and securing the round for them, making a scoreline of 7-3. Cronus having very low economy here, so 3 players are looking to eco here, but Wigstar still with this AWP and Fiesta with the M4, see if they can do anything in this round. Luxor guys coming towards this mid and connector area. Very fortunate for Cronus as they have 4 players towards this A site, so if Cronus do get a frag here, they may be able to steamroll Luxor and take a good few players off the board, but with only the USP, the P250 and the CZ, it's not looking like they can really do much. But Pat pushing towards this B short area, and he does get pushed off, taken down to 57 HP, and very fortunate for Menti here. A good tag onto that Cronus player. Wigstar as well, getting taken down to 22. It's unfortunate for him. Little Dan and Fiesta taking down Crepple and Manti. Coney and JCO do get the refrags, making it a 3v3. And JCO taking down Fiesta as well. That looked very promising for the Cronus side, but JCO and Coney taking it back for Luxor. They've been very prominent in this half, with JCO fragging at 10-8. Coney as well, 8-10. Very good player on this side of Luxor. Looks like Luxor are going to go for a B take, and I'm pretty sure Wigstar and Pap have decided to save this round. They're probably not going to go for it, even though JCO and Coney are low HP. I'm not sure if the Cronus side will go for this, as Wigstar does have this option to be very prominent in the next gun round, unless they do have the money for that, which I believe they do not have the money to rebuy an op. This round is looking very promising for Luxor. Exactly, yes. Zaka taking down Pap, and it doesn't look like Wigstar is going to be able to do anything. Going to be saving this op for the Cronus side. Luxor taking another round again. 2 rounds in a row currently. Last round was a bomb plant, and last round, the other round before, they survived 2 players and killed the whole CT side. Very promising for Luxor. Coming into this T side. Terrorists win. 4 rounds so early. Cronus maybe wanting to rethink things, taking a pause here, understand what Luxor are doing and try and outplay them. But Cronus just going back into it, guns blazing, and see if they can take this round. Crapple coming up fast towards this mid area, and the shot being taken from Wigstar. He does miss it. He gets mollied off. What a molly from that Luxor side. Very nice molly. Wigstar getting taken down to 81 HP. Good damage. Does look like Luxor can go towards the take. Only taken down Pat. That's a 5v4 situation. It's really good for the Luxor side, but Lil Dan getting a refrag, but that's not enough. 4 players rushing this B site is going to be very hard for Cronus to stay on it. Zaka and Coney taking down each players for their team. Fuzzy taking down Zaka, making it a 2v3, and Coney down to 9 HP. This is still possible for the Cronus side. This is still possible. It looks like Cronus will be taking the save again. Looking like a very good round coming out from Luxor Esports. Up to 5 rounds.
Terrorists win.
Incy, I'll grab you an ice cream.
Coming into the next round here, 13th round in this first half. Crone has taken 7 rounds and Luxor.
I'll get you some Haagen-Dazs.
Crone has taken 7 rounds, Luxor taken 5. Very low buy coming out from Cronus here with Pap and Little Dan with these Deagles and low armor. Wigstar, Fuzzy and Fiesta both with rifles. Fuzzy the only one with head armor. That's probably fortunate enough that the rest of the Cronus don't have head armor, since Luxor side do have full AKs and this AWP here. Menti getting the first frag onto Little Dan over towards this B side, I believe. Wigstar getting the refrag, but Menti taking down a second. Can he get a third? Fiesta getting the refrag again, making it a 3v3, but Pap down to 15 HP. I believe Pap is the only one holding off this B site with 15 HP, 55 seconds left on the clock, and the bomb looks like it's going back towards this B site. JCO pushing up this monster area, and can Pap hold off 2 Luxor players by himself? JCO throwing a flash there, but Menti getting a third into the round. Very good performance from Menti in this round. 3 frags from him, but he's down to 38 HP. And it's up to Cronus again. Menti's taking a 4th. Can he get a 5th here for the ace? No, he doesn't. JCO takes down Wigstar, and Cronus just losing those holds round after round. They do take a pause here, and it looks like we will be getting Incy back into the stream. How are you, Incy?
Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check.
Everything
okay?
Good. Very good. Yeah.
Cool. So, a bit of a role reversal for me. I'm gonna sit back, relax, and I'll be the.
Fair enough. It looks like Luxor they did start off very slow on their T side. They were down 5-1, I believe, and now they're just steamrolling through Cronus, getting these rounds, getting these first picks. And I don't think Cronus can hold off this T side much longer with a 7-6 scoreline. Very good side from Luxor.
Yeah, I've been following it just a little bit, and didn't look too good for Luxor at first, but I think they're definitely coming back into it a bit now, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. They've warmed up a bit, getting those frags, getting those entries, and it's just all crumbling for Cronus. They were feeling good. Little Dan with a phenomenal ace on a B-side hold, but the rest of the team looks like Fuzzy is slacking a bit. Wigstar, the AWPer, not getting enough of those entries, but Little Dan up there, 15 kills and 12 deaths, doing a massive amount for his team. But we're into a pause here. Cronus, I believe, it was called by Cronus, I believe. Yeah, Wigstar called that pause. They need to sort stuff out before it gets too dangerous for them in this final map. It's quarterfinals, I believe, of the RDYUP League.
Yep, certainly is indeed. We're on map 3 now as well, if anyone's just joining.
Looks like this round is going to go on with a start. Pap picking up the op now. Wigstar maybe not feeling it. Pap says, I'm feeling it. Let me take the op. And he has indeed, going for a default setup with 3 towards this B site and 2 CTs going towards the A site, going for a very aggressive stance with these rifles. But Luxor, they do not care. Pap is irrelevant. Coney taking down Pap with his AK. 5v4 situation now. Lil Dan getting the refrag, getting 2. He's been a good performer this whole game and still has on this B-side hold. 3v2 situation now for Cronus. Very fortunate that Little Dan did take down those 2 players, and Fuzzy getting a third, picking up for his side. Wigstar taking down another 3v1 situation now for Zaka. Can he win this for Luxor? Missing a shot at first. Can he get a first? Yes, he does. Takes down Wigstar, but Fuzzy is there to get the refrag. Cronus taking an 8th round. They did take a pause there, took a breather. Pap switched to the op, but it still didn't seem to work. as Luxor did go for a fast take on towards this B side, and they do take the round for themselves. An 8-6 scoreline for Cronus.
Yeah, definitely didn't look clean for Cronus though, did it?
Didn't at all.
Certainly could have gone either way.
Exactly. Not enough utility towards this B side on that round, as Pap, with a glass cannon op with like nothing on him. No Molotovs, no nades, no anything. And he just got caught out by one of those Luxor players in that round. Luxor maybe looking to take another slow round. Zaka looking towards this mid to try and get a pick. But Pap, the op maybe still is working for him, getting one onto Manti.
Yeah, caught that one well boosted. Managed to kill the player as he pushed into water.
I didn't see that myself, but very nice pick from Pap. Looks very comfortable with this op now. Creepo taking down Fiesta over towards this A site, leaving only one player left, but Pap on the rotate with the op. Wigstar is left alone versus 3 players, getting pushed on this toilet area. Trying to get to one. No, he doesn't. JCO pushes him off this side. Pap left alone on this A site with Fuzzy rotated in. The bomb looking like it's going to go towards this toilets area, but Zakit coming back down this connector side. Maybe trying to fake some noise towards B while Luxor pushes on A. This is the last round of the half, so Cronus get this to be very fortunate for them. Crepo taking down Papo. Fuzzy gets the refrag, and that is the bomb drop. Fuzzy getting pushed, and that was an unfortunate peek by him. 1v3 situation for Little Dan to do it.
Yeah, so much to do for Little Dan, and it's probably just going to be a bit too much. Looking at...
Yeah, he's been playing very well in this side, so don't disregard him just yet. Little Dan taking down to 92 HP from that nade. Can he pick up these 3 Luxor players? A very nice hold coming out. Very strong hold, but he doesn't. He just tagged JCO for 90, but cannot get the kill. That's an 8-7 first half scoreline for Cronus. 7 rounds on a map like Overpass, a very CT dominant map, is very good for the T side. Now Cronus, I'd say, going to be struggling coming in on this T side, honestly.
I'd suggest probably one of the main things now for Luxor is, if they do find themselves on the back foot, is not to lose to 5 players who are all using Glocks, like Aerox Esports did. Just thought I would point that one out.
That's a good idea. I mean, especially on a full buy, that would be horrendous. But Cronus, Pap taking down JCO in this round. He does take both players in, coming in like Rambo, taken 2, still 100 HP, hasn't even been tagged, but Little Dan 56 HP, and it looks like a hard retake going to come out on Pap with that flick onto Creepow, taking that kill. It does look like this round is going to go for Cronus. Very impossible retake coming out from Manti, but let's see what he has. Manti taking down 2, and Little Dan looking very strong, as well as Pap with the 3k into this first round for Cronus. I don't think Luxor were really expecting this sort of aggression coming out in the first round from Cronus, but very nice round coming out. Pap just running in and taking 3. I mean, he's picked up the Mach 10 now, so he's probably going to be doing the exact same style as before, just running, spraying, trying to get those kills.
Yeah, Pap and Little Dan doing so well. It's probably worth mentioning. I think Little Dan's probably done about twice the damage done than like the vast majority of the rest of his team. I had the graph up earlier just before we switched halves, and it was quite something.
Yeah, definitely, he's been doing very good in this CT side. Nice kill coming out for the first pistol round. Let's see if he can still do the same in the rest of the game. Menti taking down Wigstar, Fiesta getting the refrag, and Zaka getting those important frags.
Oh, Cronus.
Very unfavourable round coming out from Cronus. Little Dan trying to pick it back up, gets 2 with a nice little 360 turn onto the last player, but he doesn't seem to be able to get him, and that is the same thing that happened on the last half. The piss around pick getting picked up by Luxor, Cronus taking the anti-eco, and now Luxor taking the anti-eco in this half.
Yeah, Cronus should not be losing that type of round. They're going to have to pick themselves back up.
I think they got a bit too aggressive here, a bit too excited after that pistol win and just threw it away.
Yeah, definitely let Luxor back into this one now.
I agree. Zaka does get taken down to 63 HP here. Menti taking down Fiesta. It's 4v3 for Luxor. Very unfavorable for Cronus now, especially with the pistols they have. They don't have any armor. Luxor is full bot up. So, let's see what's coming out here. 2 players over towards this B site and 2 players over towards this A. So they may be trying to go for a little fake over towards A, but Luxor looks like a decent hold on this B site. JCO holding out. Coney as well. Creepo and Zaka both getting frags over towards this A site. And it looks like Cronus will be pushing in to try and take this site down. 50 seconds left. And Pap is leaving his Fuzzy alone. Not sure why they didn't have Fuzzy spacing there, but they should have taken him down. Pap getting the refrag, but it's not enough. JCO finishing off Pap, taking that round for Luxor, and it's currently a tied scoreline of 9-9. Luxor are looking very strong, as Colsey Dan said in the chat. Has been a very insane BO3 with a very promising scoreline coming out on Inferno from Cronus. I believe it was 16-9.
I'm trying to remember what the previous games were now, to be honest with you. It got to the point where I was so caught up in trying to figure out how to sort of salvage the stream in terms of connection. I can't quite remember. The first map was quite a positive one for Cronus. Looked really strong in it, and I managed to catch a little bit of the second map where Luxor did a really great job of getting back into that game. You thought Cronus were going to start running away with the entire series, but they're back into it now, and they're definitely back into this game as well. I couldn't tell you who I think is going to win this one. I really think it's going to be on the edge. I think the next sort of 2-3 rounds are going to be the ultimate decider. Yeah,
it's a very even scoreline here, with a very even scoreline. Last game it was a 16-14 win towards the Luxor side on Mirage. It was a very miraculous last round win with CZs, but Creepo taking down 2 into this round. Very unfortunate for Cronus. They're not seeming to be able to get these refrags. JCO taking down Wigstar through the wall. What a frag that was. And there still is 2 players on the Luxor side holding on B side, but Fiesta taking down Coney. That's very unfortunate. 2 players coming onto the side. Fiesta does get taken down to 15 HP, and it is up to JCO to hold this side. JCO takes down 1. He can't take down the second. No, he can't. Pap getting taken down to 29 HP. JCO on a respective 21. Pap takes down JCO. It's still very winnable for Cronus side. He does only have 7 HP, but he gets his headshot. He takes down Zaka. It doesn't have to be a headshot. He does get the body spray. That's a nice 1v2 for Pap there. Very fortunate end of the round, since like Luxor are getting all of these entries. It doesn't look like Cronus is getting any entry in towards these past few rounds, and they're just still taking it late game. Their late game is very, very strong.
Yeah, look at the money for both of these teams at the moment. It's these critical rounds now.
Crepo getting the entry onto Fiesta. As I said before, in the last round, Luxor are getting all of these entry frags, and Cronus just can't seem to be picking anyone off of this Luxor side. Very strong CT coming off Luxor for these entries at least. Pap setting up a smoke towards this B site. There is 2 players holding off, I believe, or is it 3? No, 2 players holding off this B site. Menti and JCO left to hold off this B site. Looks like Cronus are going to take it down, but JCO taking down 1. Wigstar gets the frag onto Menti, a 4v3 in favor of the Luxor side. Crepo taking down Wigstar, and the bomb does go down for Cronus. 2v4
So close.
in favor of Cronus. Favorable retake for Luxor. Pap getting 1, but he just can't seem to get the second. Fuzzy is going to be flushed out of this site with only a UMP and no utility. I don't think he's going to be able to hold off any of these Luxor players. Will the bomb be stuck? The bomb is going to be stuck. 10-second defuse though. So if Fuzzy can spray through the smoke and somehow miraculously get Zaka, doesn't look like he can. 1 second left. Fuzzy does take down Creepo, but Zaka gets the defuse. And that is a round towards Luxor, but Fuzzy doing very good economical damage towards Luxor, taking down the 3 players left alive and securing the round.
Yeah, I mentioned the money at the start of last round, and look at what he's pretty much done to this game setup at the moment. Really strange buys coming out for both sides.
Indeed. Cronus with his 2 Mac 10s and a Deagle. Taking down Coney, getting a first frag onto Little Dan as Cronus try and go for one of these fast takes. Looks like Luxor are taking this very seriously. All the smoke's gone down. Pop, Wigstar and Fuzzy getting a kill each, leaving Zaka and Menti left on this retake. Menti trying to take, he does take down 2, but it's up to Fiesta, or Pap, excuse me, here with a Mac 10 alone, 11 HP versus a full HP Menti with his AK-47. This is still looking very favourable for Luxor. Very fast rotates. Very fast rotates.
What? Manti just completely looking the other way there, and it's like just a random bullet in his spray there. Just managed to connect with that player. He'd have been dead if it wasn't for that. Really lucky that Luxor took that round in the end there in that 1 versus 1.
Yeah,
not sure how much was.
Body shooting, yeah, that's some controversial stuff that is going on towards this game, but looks like Cronus are going to take out this full eco. Pap with the P250 and body armor. Crepo taking down Fiesta. Little Dan getting the refrag, and Zaka getting another. He will be caught out by this Cronus side. On this eco, Little Dan taking down 2. He's been doing phenomenally throughout the game, and it's just like Pap is getting ahead of himself. JCO taken down 2, making it a 1v3 for Wigstar, but just with the Glock and nothing else, he will not be able to do it. JCO coming onto this A site and just ripping through the Corona side, taking that 3k, making a 12-10 scoreline for Luxor Esports.
Good start for Cronus in that round. Unfortunately, I think they just tried to just carry on the momentum, and I think if they'd have sort of took the weapon, cut the losses, and then sort of start moving around to B, maybe they might have had a better chance, but unfortunately didn't quite expect the Luxor players to just instantly rotate so fast. Definitely,
the Luxor players are reading Cronus very well. Cronus looking for this fast A take. Crippo coming behind through this long area. He does not care. He's going and rushing that long area, taking down 1, making it 5v4, but Fuzzy spots him out, gets a refrag onto him, and Cronus are just going to surround this A bomb site. Can JCO do anything, or the rest of the Luxor side? Happens getting their own frags, but JCO going on his own only gets 1, and Coney with a Kobe nade takes down Fiesta, but Fuzzy getting the refrag. That's a lovely round coming out from Cronus. Very fast, but very efficient round coming out from Cronus, taking down the 2 A players.
Yeah, I said the next 3 rounds are going to decide it, and I think I've been completely wrong looking at it. It just seems we're getting 1 round for one, then another for the other. 11-12 at the moment. Luxor just holding on to this lead.
It looks like there may be a problem here. I'm not sure, or is there just Luxor going for this eco, because there's a few players just sitting in that spawn early round, but it doesn't look like there's a problem. They're just going for an eco here. Scoreline is very even still. Luxor on this eco. It does look like they may lose this round, as Cronus have a really heavy buy.
Could get
Crepo taking 1. That's a good kill, but Little Dan, who does get the refrag. The rest of the Luxor side do not look very prominent with their utility, nor do they have any guns at all. Only Menti there with the low body armor, flash, and a deagle to stop the Cronus side. Does look like Menti, he's solo holding this B site, and Cronus are coming out for this B site take. 2 seconds left. Little Dan taking down JCO, and Fuzzy taking down Menti. Little Dan getting a 3rd into this round. Amazing performance from him. 25 frags out of the 2 halves, and the map isn't even over yet. Coney getting a refrag onto Fuzzy. That's needed. Coney getting a
What is
second.
Coney doing with his, unfortunately, Molotov? Going to take him down, but wow, he managed to connect with 1 player, Wigstar, taking him down so low, and then the second player connecting with the headshot. USP versus AKs, and they just never seem to be expecting him to peak.
Indeed. Coney getting 2 very important frags, I would say, as we do look at the Cronus economy. Fuzzy left with $0, Fiesta left with 350, and the rest of the players are just low economy in general. So if Luxor does somehow win this round, then Cronus are in a very bad spot. It looks like there is 5 players towards this B side. Very unfortunate for Cronus, excuse me, as they are going for a fast speed take. But Fuzzy getting the first frag, making it a 5v4. Menti and Zaki getting 2. Crepo getting a 3rd. As I said, it's going to be very unfortunate for the Cronus side with their economy. Menti getting a 2nd. And 2 AKs in favor of Coney and Menti. Fuzzy taking down 1. 97 HP still. Can he take down the 2nd with his Glock? He does indeed, but he's left on 10 HP versus a full HP Coney with armor. 1 minute, 5 seconds left on the clock, and Coney ends up taking down Fuzzy with the AK, and that's a very unfortunate round for Cronus, as their economy is absolutely ruined. Unless Wigstar wants to go for a hero op here, I'm not sure they will even do it. He's probably just going to drop pistols for the rest of his team.
Well, Luxor Esports could not have played that pistol more better. Hanging one player on the B site, that's going to draw all the attention of Cronus. Then the flashback comes in. You just had Cronus players just sat like sitting ducks on site.
Definitely, Cronus, very unfortunate there for that take. I mean, after a win, I think Cronus are getting too ahead of themselves. Every time they seem to win a round, they just, like, throw it all away in some way, either rushing instantly or going off no info. They're just kind of running in blind, I think. And Luxor are definitely taking advantage of this with this 13-2 scoreline. Luxor with a complete full buy. So.
Definitely agree. I think it's the mistakes that are costing Cronus at the moment.
Yeah. 1 minute, 9 seconds left on this clock. Only 2 players over towards this B site, JCO and Coney. Very strong holds from them both as well. Coney with a 19-18 scoreline and JCO with 22 frags in these both halves. Both prominent players for this Luxor side, and it does look like, again, Cronus are going for a very slow round. Looking to try and find some entry frags. Lil Dan sitting on the short area, but the bomb is coming up. Monster, 40 seconds left on the clock, and it does look like Cronus are going to take the site. Lil Dan always getting those entry frags, getting 2. And a 3rd, Little Dan popping off for Cronus GG. 30 seconds left on the clock, and can Little Dan get it 4th? Yes, he can. Little Dan is doing absolute wonders for this Cronus side, and his teammates are just getting whittled down 1 by 1. Zaka here with the AWP. He's already on the site, but can he spot out Little Dan or the other player? He's just going to go for the stick. 3 seconds left on the stick, and Fiesta takes him down. Cronus winning that round. A very miracle round again coming out from Cronus. It looks like these rounds are just being traded 1-1 for each side, and
yeah, the power of the CZ definitely coming into effect there. It's also worth mentioning the winner of this will go up against the winner of Bitpoint GG versus Get Even. I was going to say is I'd suggest that's probably going to be Bitpoint if you're a results type of person. If you rate teams based on the results they've got in leagues, Bitpoint the favourite to win that one. So we could see either of these teams go up against either Bitpoint or Get Even.
I would suggest that Bitpoint are a very strong team in this, but it does look like all the teams are extremely close in skill level that are left in the league. But Fiesta, he realizes Zaka and Creepo were in those smokes and takes them both down. 4v3 situation, and Cronus are just realizing they do not need to go for a side take just yet, as the Luxor players will be going for the rotates, and just look like Cronus will be going for this B site. 1 minute 4 seconds left on the clock, and the Cronus lads have taken down Pap, getting kill onto Manti, taking him after the refrag. JCO and Coney left in this 2v4 now, 1v4 for JCO with only USP and no armor. It doesn't look like this is possible for Luxor side at all.
Yeah, it would have been a good one for them to win, but let's be honest, the weaponry that they had.
JCO just looking for a weapon here, I believe, or some sort of exit frag or something that he can work off of for the next round.
Could find it up.
He could indeed. He takes up an AK. Can he get the frag onto this player? But no, he's probably sounded out. Wigstar just trying to run away from that. And JCO doesn't even save the AK due to Wigstar hearing him. And that's a very nice round coming out from Cronus. Even if Cronus lose this, they are looking very prominent in their economy. and Luxor. This is a must-win round, or because they are going for the force buy, so this is definitely a must-win round for Luxor, and this is the decider map for the RDYUP League. It was looking very strong for Luxor, but Cronus taking it back ever so slowly. They're realizing their mistakes, and they're just profiting off of that. 3 players towards this B site, going very aggressive in this B short area, but Cronus, they're reading this perfectly, going towards the A site on a take. Pap smoking off stairs area, 1 minute 26 seconds left on the clock, and 3 players are over towards this A site for the Luxor team.
Are these FAMASs gonna be enough?
I really don't think so. Menti getting the first off the Fiesta, and Pap getting the refrag onto Zaka. Crepo trying to pick it up for his team, but Fuzzy is there to shut it all down, and it's left for the retake off the Luxor side. Fuzzy does spot out CT. That is a perfect kill there. That's a really must-need kill, as the Luxor side just don't have the economy if they lose this round. The bomb is planted in a very favourable position for the Cronus side. Open for the toilet players. Wigstar just holding this bomb with the op, and Little Dan is holding close with his M4, trying to push off the Luxor player, but JCO doing work for his team, taking down Little Dan, but Wigstar gets the refrag. Can he get the kill through the smoke? I'm not sure he will be able to. Oh my god! What a shot through the smoke. Wigstar does take down Coney, and that's 15-13 scoreline for Cronus GG. Playing so well. A miracle shot towards that smoke.
Yeah, can't quite believe that one. I thought at first he was going to grab it with the primary, but when he switched to the secondary, I just thought he was just going to continue spamming it where he tried to shoot earlier. So lucky there to get that one. That's 15 rounds now for Cronus, and match point for them.
Definitely, Luxor here with a very unfavourable buy. As I've been saying, past 3 rounds, their economy has been destroyed by this Cronus side, and the same goes for Cronus as well. But Luxor have been known to take these CZ rounds away, take these low economy buys away, but Pat getting the first frag. Cronus don't care, coming up 5 players up towards this long area, and it's left to Zaka to hold off these 5 players. He peeks, takes down 1. He does take some damage off of Pat, making it a 4v4. Bazaka on 15 HP himself. Now it's up to Little Dan in toilets area to try and get the refrag onto this CT player that is in this toilets area. Can Zaka? No. They just cross each other. Very unfortunate plays. Does Little Dan read this? No, he doesn't. If Zaka gets this frag, it'll be very, very good. But coming towards this connected area, realizing that the Cronus players, aren't towards this B site, and Zaka will have to rotate. Pat getting a frag onto JCO. 4v3 now for the Cronus side. 41 seconds left on the clock, and it's up again on a retake. Wigstar taking down Zaka, and this is huge. 2v4 retake left for Luxor side. This is the decider game. Menti boosted up. Here, can he take the frag down? Bomb ticking off. Pap is on 1 HP, so it's probably an easy kill to get, but Little Dan taking down Menti. He does get the kill onto Pap, but Coney pushing out, and that is the map. Cronus GG taking the first game 16-13, and perfectly played by Cronus. It looked very unfortunate for them. Luxor were very strong, very, very strong, both halves, but Cronus, it does look like they are taking this map out.
That also being their second map in this best of 3, which means they are through now. That is the quarterfinal. Cronus.gg are going to be through. They are going to be facing either bitpoint.gg or Get Even in the semi-finals. So congratulations.
Yeah, definitely congratulations to Cronus. Very well played to Little Dan, carrying his team on his back. Must have been very tired during that game. And Luxor, just unfortunate for them. They played really well, but Cronus just taking that map out. Very, very well played from both sides.
Yeah, definitely. And one other thing I will mention before we go any further, big thank you to you, buddy, for jumping in and casting as well. If anyone was watching the first map, you'll find it was myself that was casting and being the primary observer. For whatever reason, I was having some internet issues, had to stop there. So I do apologise if anyone wanted to see the second map, Inferno. Mirage. I understand that we did lose the vast majority of that map, so I do apologise if anyone wanted to spot that one. But a big thank you to Divinity for filling in here, jumping in. And I will once again post his Twitter in chat. Please give this guy a follow. This guy is the only reason why this stream's running at the moment. Unfortunately, if with the time it took my internet to start working again, it wouldn't have been the case. So big thanks to this guy, and also a massive congratulations to Cronus. You're going through to the semi-finals. Certainly. and it's going to be bit point GG or get even, depending on the result of that match. And I think we've got that match coming up at some point. So just keep an eye on Discord or my Twitter if you're interested on when that's going to be and when that one's going to get cast. That being said, besides that one, I do thank you all for tuning in. We're not going to have the usual screens for after the games, and we don't have the scoreboard or anything if anyone's interested in supporting that because of how quickly we had to get Divinity in there. But I do thank you all for tuning in, and I hope you'll see you all very soon when things return to normal. Thank you very much for tuning in.
And I would like to also thank you guys for having me cast that game. That was really fun. And yep. Off to the semi-finals now for Cronus. So, very, very well played to them.
Yeah, and your brother needs to give him a Haagen-Dazs, so. Right, see you later.
All right, see you everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.